So good evening, champions. Hope you had a great weekend. So welcome to our new week. So we'll just go straight into the market. So for today, I'll just be analyzing GBP JPY and USD JPY. So I'm just going to start with USD JPY so that you can see. Hopefully this week you have got always the market has got lots and lots of opportunities if only you can be able to see them and capitalize on them. So this is USD JPY from the weekly time frame. So you can see that we are currently on a breakout to the upside. You can see that in this region. So let me, if I can only show you. So you can see that in the whole of this region, the markets were trying to make a correction, but still we had a breakout to the upside. Kind of a new trend that is coming in. If I can zoom out, you can see that the market has been respecting. It has been respecting this trend line. It has been respecting the trend line above and also the trend line below. But lately, after touching this point to the upside, went and made a shallow touch to this point here, this point of support, and then it moved to the upside again, made a touch on this trend line above here, and had a breakout, a small correction, breakout again. So that is from a daily time frame. So you can see, but the markets have been moving on an upward trend using a particular pattern. You can see that it has been moving on a bullish trend in a particular pattern. So you can see we only had a breakout here and a correction at this point here. Yeah, which is good. But you can still capitalize on this point here and also capitalize on the move on the downside here after seeing a clear breakout to the downside. But the market has been respecting the trend line below at this point here. You can see that the market, whenever they tag this trend line, they always move above to tag this trend line at this point. So let me just move to the hourly time frame. So from the hourly time frame, I think you can have a clear view of how the market looks like. For those of you whom I took trade with, remember I gave you a signal, was it last week? Last week around Wednesday. Okay, there is no timeline as to when the markets open or when you need to trade your markets, and there is no closing time. The only thing that matters in the market it is the kind of voltage that moves the market. So for USD JPY, we have been waiting. Remember, this is after the market. You can see that the market had a move to the downside at this point. So this created a kind of an assurance that the market, after moving to the downside, then moving to the upside at this point. So I had a clear view that this was a perfect point to get into the market after the market had a small correction and then moved to the downside. But as you can see that whenever you're taking a trade, you should always give your market some space so that the markets can be able to move. So you can see here I give my market some space so that it can be able to move, and you can see that clearly we are on profit. Currently we are on 337 pips, but our total target is 691 pips. I'm just looking to keep on holding the market. Remember, the market are still moving in between those two trend lines, respecting especially the trend line below it. There was a small breakout to the downside, but then we had a correction to this point here, and now the markets are moving to the upside. Currently, I'm just waiting for the markets to have a breakout. We have been settling on a point of resistance at this point here. Yeah, so the markets have been having some kind of resistance at this point. So you can see there was a touch in this area here, and then the markets had to move to the downside, touch this point of support, move to the upside to touch this point of resistance, then it moved down to touch this point of support. So hopefully now that it has touched this point of resistance, we are expecting a breakout here so that the markets may move straight to this point to hit our take profit. So that is it for USD JPY. So let me move to uh, GBP JPY. So for GBP JPY, let me just move from the weekly, let me start off from the weekly time frame. So from the weekly time frame, let me zoom out so that you can be able to have a clear view of how the markets have been moving, and you should be able to kind of compare some of the pairs that are being traded in the currency market, because the move of one market causes the move of also another market. So like currently, you can see that the market has been respecting this point of this trend line at this point. So you had a touch at that point, and then after it touched that a trend line above, so you can see that we had a clear move to the downside. A shallow touch to this trend line, move to this point of resistance here, and also had a touch on this trend line below here. So the market have been respecting this trend line again at this point here, and we are expecting to have a breakout in this at this point here, because the market have been making several touches to the trend line below it. So currently we are expecting to experience a breakout to the upside at that point. So if I may move to the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, so after having or after experiencing a touch to the trend line below, so you can see that the markets have been moving on a bullish trend, uh, but with a particular pattern. So you can see, if I may zoom in, so you can see that clearly after touching this point here, the market moved up, made a breakout. Remember, we have been having some kind of three trend lines. So the trend line above, the trend line below, and the trend line in between. So you can see that we had a breakout here, a move to the upside, then we had a move to the downside, a move to the upside again, shallow move to the downside, a move to the upside again. And you can see that they have been respecting especially the trend line above, but at this point here, you can see the market made a breakout and it moved to the upside, and it has been respecting, it started creating some particular patterns on which they have been respecting the trend line that they of the patterns that they have been making. So currently you can see that we had a touch at this point here. So you can see that we had a touch at this point here, and the market are currently moving to the downside. So I'm expecting the markets to move further to the downside from this point to touch this trend line in this area here. So that's what I'm expecting the markets to do as the markets move to the upside. Remember, we are still expecting to have a breakout to the upside. So, and the trend line that we are expecting the markets to make a breakout at this position, it is at this point here. This is where we are expecting the markets to make a breakout to the upside. So from the hourly time frame, you can see that the market now from the hourly time frame, this is where you are able to view the market in terms of having we can talk about point of support, point of resistance, of which the market always respect. So you can see that currently the market have been moving, or they have been consolidating in between these two regions here. So you can see that the markets have been consolidating in between those two trend lines, and clearly you can see that the market are still moving currently. So we are having some huge voltage on the market. So we are expecting the markets to move from this point. If I can show you, so we are expecting the markets to move from its current point to this point here. It's 170 pips, fantastic. But since it is not part of what I'll be trading today, so I can't get into the trade. But you can see the market have been respecting this point in this area. So after touching this point of support, clearly it is moving to the upside. So you can see that it broke the first point of support here, broke the second point of support in this region, and it is clearly moving to the upside. And you can see very huge candlestick. So hopefully the markets are going to complete its pattern. Then after touching this point, I'm expecting the markets to move further down, further to the downside. So I'm currently expecting, I'm just waiting for the markets. So I'm going to place a sell limit at this point. Let me see, I'll just be risking a small amount, around 116 pips here, to get a total reward of, okay, of 900 pips, which is worth the risk. So I'll just wait and see how the markets are going to move. Yeah, and that is all that I had for you guys for today. Hoping that you are going to have a blessed week ahead, and the